All right, we are recording and Amy is going to kick it off for us tonight.
I am. Hey guys, thanks for being on. So we just wanted to have a quick little team call tonight to talk about, working your business through the holidays because I am certainly the first person who wants to do all things holiday and not do anything else, right? We want to really lean into our families and our friends and our traditions, but we still need to work our business. So we're going to talk tonight about kind of the importance of really leaning in to your Plexus business during the holidays, but not burning ourselves out because that's not what we want. We want to work smarter and have that balance because we are coming up on our very popular season. If you have been with Plexus for any amount of time and you have gone through a holiday season, you know that it's about ready to explode in January, February, March, right? Everyone's looking at New Year's resolutions. Everyone kicks off the year wanting to be healthier, wanting to lose weight, wanting to take better care of themselves. So it's really important for us to do our due diligence and show up in our businesses almost every single day in December. So then when January, February, March come and people want that, they think of us or they think of you. But we definitely don't want burnout. So, we're going to talk tonight about kind of 5 impactful things that you can do to really actually maximize non plexus time to get the most out of this holiday season. I even think more so now with the year that 2020 has been, people may even be wanting to spend, more time um, really embracing the holidays. I mean, I have 7 daggone trees in this house. I've never had more than 2 before. So I think we're all just really wanting that joy. But we're also going to show you how you can work your business at the same time and not get burnout and really be excited for your Plexus business, working smarter with even a little bit less time. So we're going to jump into these 5 impactful things. And Sarah's going to kick us off with the first one.
Yeah, so, and one of the things I just wanted to add to that is that, with the way that things are going with COVID and just the economy in general and those types of things, right now is really the time where not only people want to get healthy, but they're going to start thinking, especially after the holidays, of how they can create some margin in their finances. Because man, after the Christmas, expenses come through and all of that, it is, resolution season, and it's always about your health, weight loss, usually finances, things like getting organized, having more freedom, spending time with your loved ones. There's all these different resolutions, and Plexus really can impact each one of those most popular resolutions. So we want to be the solution that people are aware of, number one, and then number two, that we're the solution that they end up choosing. So we need to just have those gentle reminders that we're there. One of the biggest things that we can do, and I posted this on Team Taylor, is the marketing plan that we launched today. And that marketing plan is not meant to overwhelm you guys at all. In fact, it's actually meant to take, things off of your plate. We want you to have boundaries in your business. We want you to spend time with your family. I want to spend time with my family this, Christmas season, and I want to take a break. But that doesn't mean fully stepping away. It means remaining present on social. And if we have all of this, if I sit down for, 2 hours tomorrow, knock out all of those posts, any kind of selfie or picture that I want to take to go with any of those posts, then I just load it all into the notes on my phone or a Word document and copy and paste every single day. And it is super easy. So 2 hours spent getting organized, or 1 hour or less even, is going to save you every single day from having to worry about it. And I don't know about you guys, but I do stress over content. I'm kind of a perfectionist. And so I stress over what I'm going to post on Facebook and social. And when I get busy, I get lack of creativity, or I just completely forget sometimes. So that's super easy to have happen throughout the holidays. And then come, December 31st, you're like, oh my gosh, we're starting the New Year's resolution deal in our Jumpstart January, and I don't have anybody in it. This marketing plan is just a way to take all of that off your plate and streamline it and make it super, super plug and play, super easy, and help you get organized. And one of the biggest things we've seen is that momentum is created when our entire team is rowing in the same direction. When we're all doing the same thing, when we're all focused on the same thing, when you are, when your team members beneath you are, when everybody's doing that, it creates buzz, it creates excitement, it is empowering, and it creates momentum. So that's the other thing that we wanted to do as far as that marketing plan goes, is to get everybody doing the same thing throughout the month. Number two is loving on your team. This is a huge time to, let's see. There we go. Sorry, somebody was unmuted. But this is a huge time right now to be loving on your team. And there's so many different ways to do that other than just sending a message. So the holidays, even if it ends up being, past the new year and you send New Year's cards or something like that, think about sending some little happies in the mail, a handwritten note, a little thank you for their support throughout this this past year. Just sending them a little trinket. It doesn't have to be anything big or anything like that. Just something, whatever you can do, just think about that. How can you make your team feel special and show them that you appreciate them? And I'm not talking your entire team or anything like that, but your level ones, your customers, have some sort of, Christmas card, New Year's card, something along those lines, a thank you card. Those things go really, really far in letting people know that, hey, she appreciated my business throughout this past year. She appreciated my partnership throughout this past year. And, I want to continue to do business with her in 2021. That's a really, really big thing this time of year. Many companies are doing it. Many people are doing it, and we're small business owners. And so that is something that is front and center, and people just don't get snail mail anymore from an actual human. They get tons of mail that they've ordered from Amazon and those types of things. It's super rare, if ever, that I get a handwritten note in the mail. And every single time I do, I'm like, oh my gosh, like this took a lot of forethought. This took time and effort to put this together and not just send an email. So that's one thing to think of as well. And I think that's actually a very, very impactful way to show appreciation. Amy, do you want to talk about number 3 and 4?
Yeah, I do. And I also want to add to that. So I actually just today, you can get like on Snapfish or any of those online printing. I even think Amazon has their own printing now for super cheap. I'm actually creating postcards that I'm sending to people, to customers and level 1 ambassadors. So you certainly can do stuff like that kind of on the super cheap. And it just is that good touch. And it really, that's one way you can invest back in your business. Those things will come, give you benefits ongoing if you take the time to do those little touches. So the third thing though is we're going to talk about maybe getting organized with a list and messaging people for this January challenge. Now, what I like to do over the holidays, especially here in the next 2 weeks, my daytimes are even getting filled. I've got like events and school things happening and shopping for gifts and prepping for all the things. So I don't have the same amount of time to work my Plexus business during the day as I normally would. And then in the evenings, I want to sit in the living room with the Christmas tree and watch Christmas movies with my family. But what I'm doing is I'm reserving a minimum of 30 minutes every night after they go to bed. And this could be different for you. It could be getting up 30 minutes earlier. It could be taking an hour in the middle of the day, whatever it looks like. And that is your dedicated Plexus business time. And I want you to aim for messaging just one person a day about this January challenge. That's it. Get, like Sarah said, spend a couple of hours to lay out your game plan for the month with your posting, with your list of people you might want in the challenge, even your list of people you want to touch base with. The one thing I love about the end of the year, it gives you a really good reason to reach out to all of those people who are your ambassadors or your customers that maybe you haven't talked to in forever. And maybe it's because they haven't ordered in forever. But, either the end of the year or the kickoff of New Year's is a great way to connect with those people. So if you spend time organizing, then you don't have to spend as much time actually working your business. You really can just aim to message one person a day. By doing that and by having dedicated Plexus time, like maybe tonight you would have said, okay, my dedicated Plexus time is from 8 until 9 because I want to be on the team call. And then once we're off the team call, I'm going to use the rest of that time to get organized, right? But by doing that, it's going to help prevent burnout. And the other thing we have to do is we actually have to be okay not picking our phone up and not working Plexus when it's not our Plexus time. I think that's actually where a lot of people get burnout is they say, I'm going to work Plexus today for 2 hours, but then all day long they're picking their phone up and they're replying to messages. I mean, I've done it before. And then by the end of the day, I'm exhausted. I haven't done anything productive, but I feel like I've been on my phone all day. So aim for that one message a day. And also, though, aim for that time block of your Plexus time and really stick to those boundaries. Okay. The other place that is it really important and super easy to lean in during the holidays is the team page. And that's where you're going to get the most bang for your buck with your ambassadors. All of your ambassadors are in the team page. So if you make one post or if you do something or you comment, all of your ambassadors are going to see that versus always having to send individual messages. It's just a really good place to lean in. I can remember when I first started Plexus, the one thing that got me interested in the business and started, piquing my interest was the only person I knew on that team page was Sarah Taylor because she added me to it. I didn't know anybody else. So I would see every time she would comment or answer a question or give someone a shout out or post about a product. Okay. I paid attention to that. That's what got me interested. So I really want you guys to spend some of your Plexus time leaning in to your team page, whether that's, Team Taylor's team page, or if you're on my team and you have our team page, really lean into that. And you're really going to get the most bang for your buck over the holidays. Okay. Sarah's going to kick us out with our last tip here.
Yes, and one thing I wanted to add to that too is the wellness lounge.
Oh, yeah.
Your potentials are in there as well, and so just doing a quick, perusal through there. If you see, I miss posts or questions in there all the time because it's such a big page. It's even bigger than our team pages, and so if you see something in there and you know how to answer it, answer that. And then the last thing I'll say on that is, if you haven't updated your testimony in there ever, or if you haven't updated your testimony in there recently, now would be a phenomenal time. Go live in there, make a post with your testimony, do your before and afters. Like, I don't care. You do not have to ask permission before you do it. As long as it's a testimony or something of value in terms of the products or research or anything like that, definitely take it in there because that's a great place that adds value, helps all of us because we all put our potentials and our friends in there, and they're all going to be paying attention to that page too as the new year approaches. So the last and final thing, you guys, we aren't going to take up very much of your night tonight because again, we want you to maximize your time this month is sampling throughout the holidays. One of the biggest barriers people have to trying something new is they're not sure how it's going to make them feel. They're not sure if it's going to be easy. They're not sure if it's going to be something that they can handle the taste of, or just any of those preconceived notions. If you can physically get it in their hands and they can taste it, they're going to be far more likely to make the purchase and make the leap with Plexus. And so if you put together little sample baggies and a brochure, buy some catalogs from Plexus. The catalogs are always beautiful. You can even use the digital catalogs and send it to them. But again, people love that happy mail. So if you feel inclined to stick it in one of those big yellow envelopes or grab some really, really super cute Christmas ones or pink ones from Amazon or, whatever shipping place that you purchase from, sending those in there with some samples to old customers that haven't ordered in a really long time, any of your potentials, anybody that you're doing life with that hasn't done Plexus, team members that you want to maybe try a new product, anything like that. So much has changed in Plexus. We've had so many new products. That is just such a great opportunity to just show them. And, as they're sitting there, one night over wine and they flip open that catalog and start to look and say, hey, that Joyome stuff actually does sound pretty good. I had no idea it was actually healthy for you, and that it was a prebiotic skincare. any of those things, that physical, they can touch it, feel it, taste it, that's going to be super, super productive for you over this holiday season. So maybe those people that you're messaging and asking about getting into the challenge, you pop a quick sample in the mail, a quick freebie for them of lean, of active, of slim, whatever that looks like. Amy, did you have anything that you wanted to add to that?
No, I just want everyone to know though that if you're feeling like burnout or if you're like, torn because you really want to spend the holidays, but you're not sure how to work Plexus, we've all been there. So don't feel like you can't lean into the team and you can't lean into your upline and be like, okay, I want to not burn out, but I also want to be really effective with this thing in January. How do I do that? And we can have those individual conversations, right? But I really think just setting those small little goals, one message a day, one post a day, and really being proactive and planning that out, we're going to have a great holiday season. Because, I mean, hello, we're giving away a bike or a treadmill. Like, that's huge in January. And our friends are going to be mad if we don't tell them about it and they miss out on that chance.
Absolutely. I'm so excited about that. It's going to be really cool to be able to gift somebody something that big. I don't know. I just love, like, that's just such a fun thing to be doing. And, gosh, I was going to say one more thing and now I'm free. Oh, the other thing is with the January Jumpstart January, that we're doing, you guys, it's okay to be vulnerable too. I mean, I have not been eating the healthiest. I have been drinking too much wine, and all the things that happened through COVID and through just Christmas season and all the things. So it's okay to also have those conversations with your friends. Look, I would love to partner with you in this and do this together because I need it just as much as you. And I've done this before and I know it works. It's crazy effective. So that's all I have for tonight, guys. Thank you guys so much, and definitely check out the marketing plan that we posted in Team Taylor, and let's rock out this last little bit of 2020. All right, bye guys.
Bye guys.